The Lowcountry, where the Spanish moss is known to eerily sway with the wind, but there is no wind to pick 'em up. It's as if Mother Nature knows and mourns with us. The loss of these 9 souls has changed South Carolina. Among them was a man who strove for change and made sure his people always had his full attention.
His goal was not to advance this group or that group or this political power or that political power. He was a man of people.
Intelligent, dedicated, strong, and a family man is how his friends, co-workers, and family remember him.
I keep coming back to the word dignity and to the word respect. You know, you never tangled with him, you disagreed, but it was about the idea. It was never about the relationship between 2 people or 2 groups of people.
That's what Clem would do. He'd walk into a room full of somewhat conservative white people and they'd say, "You're kind of smart." Because he talked to them and he got on their level and they picked, he's very good about thinking, what is this person got that I've got in common? What can I talk about to this person that we're going to have some of the same points of view? He wouldn't run away from a fight, but he didn't go looking for them.
He dedicated his life to service as a pastor and a politician. The calling started at the young age of 13 to preach, and he was ordained at 18.
It is rare to find a person, especially of that age, who has that kind of insight and that kind of spirit to be a servant to God and to people. And he captivated me.
While in college, he had another calling, that of public servant. Appointed as a page, his voice was heard at the State House long before he joined the ranks of the South Carolina House of Representatives.
Who had a voice that was so deep, so Barry White-like, that I just kept looking at him and going, that can't come from that young man. He always had this special presence, I guess, about him.
For him, serving God and his constituents were one and the same.
If you'd ever asked him about separating the 2, he would, I think, have told you that family, church come first, but being the public servant sort of meshes with being the spiritual leader in a community.
Senator Clementa Pinckney's legacy will live on. But if he had it his way, he would selflessly encourage us to remember the 8 other victims that left this world and the legacies that they left on the people of South Carolina.
He's done so much in such a short period of time, and I look at the impact that he's made as someone that's living and think about the impact he's now making after life. You know, because he and the other 8 folks, they're the talk of not just the nation, but the talk of the world and the impact that each of them, and you know, he especially has made on now the world, not just South Carolina. And I think that's something to say, that you've lived your life and you can make impacts on folks and cause changes to take place in the lives of people.
I am convinced that light will overcome darkness, that love will always overshadow hate, that good will conquer bad. And I believe that's the essence of who Clementa Pinckney really was. And that's what he's left to all of us. He's a powerful man, powerful, most powerful human being. And so he'll be missed.